of our lives and in the hearing, in the reading of each other's lives. We want to do story feasting here because I'm convinced that I need your stories. In the same way that God uses each one of us, that it takes each one of us to express His image to the world, that just who I am or who Shell is or who Courtney is not enough to show to the world God's beauty and God's image. In the same way as it takes all of us to express that, it takes all of our stories, that He uses them communally to continue His story unto its completion. So I'm convinced that we need you guys, and we need your freedom, because when God frees us, what we're freed for is right relationship. We're freed for His purposes. We're freed. Can you imagine a society, a community, even a family where one person gets freed, where they're no longer looking out for their best interests and acting as though they have to secure their own happiness, where they are able to sacrificially live for the relationship they were made for. And then what's the word for beneficial repercussions? How the interplay carries out from there. That we're convinced that each of your stories and our stories communally are needed, and that they're for celebrating because we already have the victory. The fact that we're here is just more and more evidence that God is drawing His love unto Himself, that He is redeeming us, and that when we are freed, we will be freed for our lives. You can go ahead and go to the next slide. Basically, the main things we want you to take away from this is, until we recognize that the relationship we were made for and the reason that we cannot be satisfied by any other means without it, until we recognize that it is the purpose of our lives, we are missing our lives. We're missing the things we were made for. We're missing the goodness that He has for us. We believe your freedom, really the love, the great love of your life is waiting for you. I just want to close with some prayer before we split up into our small groups. Father God, we just thank you for